Hello everybody, and welcome back to another Beyblade Burst unboxing. Today we have something pretty special. We're going to be unboxing the remainder of the Beyblade Burst Pro Series by Hasbro. We already did Cho-Z Valtryek a couple of days ago, so today we're going to be doing Orb Engaard and Cho-Z Achilles. So let's go ahead and take a look at the packaging and see what comes in the boxes. So what's included with every Beyblade Burst Pro Series by Hasbro is the bay and the right spinning launcher. Hopefully we will get some less spinning bays soon because I love these launchers. They're really good for what Hasbro puts out. They're exactly the same as the TT light launchers, so pretty powerful. You can get a longer ripcord, and they can really battle it out. So let's go ahead and take a look at the packaging. So really nice packaging. It has like the line work for the bay. You have the good Achilles profile there. Take a look at the back. Cho-Z Achilles, balance type, spins right. He has the burst resistant wings that pop out. They say activation is rare, but it's really not that rare. We have D66P, which is 00, and the PR07, which is dimension. And so it has all sorts of different height adjustments, and that's kind of what makes him the balance bay, is that you can choose between stamina, defense, and attack modes. Then coming over to the stats, he has a 6 in attack, 3 in burst, 4 in defense, 10 in weight, 4 in agility, and 4 in stamina. So Cho-Z Achilles is a really good bay. I love the dimension tip. I think it's really cool. It maybe not the best, but it has a lot of different options, which is always really appreciated. Let's go ahead and take a look at Orb Engaard. Also comes with a launcher at the back of the packaging. He's a defense type. It's right spinning. His gimmick is the heavy metal shield and these little metal balls that sit in the ring, where if you make contact with it, it's supposed to kind of just roll off. So that's pretty interesting. In good combination with that is Sting, another really heavy disc. This one came out in the GT era. Came out on Ace Dragon first, and so this one, in a kind of similar vein, has it's spring loaded. So if you make contact with it, it'll shift. And as opposed to shifting the whole Beyblade, it should help shrug off some of those hits. So that should contribute greatly to its defense. And then the driver is the coolest part, in my opinion, and that is the PR06, and that is the quest driver for Takara Tomy. So it actually has a suction cup, a free spinning suction cup at the bottom. So it's a pretty wild driver. Moving over to the stats, he has a 2 in attack, 3 in burst, a 13 in defense. Unreal. 10 in weight, 1 in agility, which seems very generous because he'll stick to the stadium, and a 2 in stamina. So yeah, let's go ahead and crack these open and put the stickers on them, and then we can see how they perform in the base stadium. Alright, so as you can see, something a little bit different that Hasbro is doing is instead of putting the QR codes on the Beyblades themselves, they have them, there we go, right there. So you can go ahead and scan the QR codes for your Beyblade Burst app. We've got the stickers. So really not too many to go on Achilles, and I feel like these will probably be a bit of a pain to put on Orb Engaard, but definitely worth it because they're both great looking bays. And one thing to note is because the drivers for these are only compatible with the Beyblade Burst Pro Series. I've been putting the stickers on the drivers so that way, you know, I don't mix them up with the Takara Tomy ones. They do have numbers printed on them and everything, so you can tell if you know exactly what you're looking for, but at a quick glance, I don't want to accidentally put them on my TT drivers, or my these on my TT bays, or the opposite way around. So let's go ahead and throw the stickers on, and we'll take a look and see what they look like. Alright, so we have all the stickers on the base, and man, they look incredible. They feel incredible. It's such a great job by Hasbro. These things are so impressive. So let's go ahead and just take a look at Achilles first. So as you can see, he has metal in the blades on the outside. So it's going to make for really good weight distribution. Has the burst resistant stoppers there. All the stickers on. You get like 3 little ones there, a big one there, the shield, his little eyebrows. Listen to that. Oh, thank you, Hasbro. So this is the dimension driver. This has the height adjustment feature, so you can twist it to the right. And it'll jut up pretty high. And it's got a rubber tip on the inside that'll wear down, and you can adjust the height. So you can get it into attack mode, defense mode, or stamina mode. That's mostly what makes them a balance type. And we have the 00 disc. Got a 3-star one. Nice. If we take a look at the back, you can see the springs for his wings that jut out over here. And we'll take a look at the teeth. So pretty good teeth. They look exactly the same as Valtryk's, and I haven't had many issues with him, so that's a good sign. Really beautiful Beyblade. Metal tips actually extend a reasonable amount too. That's pretty cool. I just want to take a look and compare it to Hasbro. Can you tell which one's Hasbro? Yeah, I think we can. Yeah, he's missing some of the stickers, some of those there. It's more of a gold, which I actually really like. I like the shimmery gold. But otherwise, it's the same profile. Just missing some of the detailing and the colors and the like, but there's the difference in the tips as well. So here it doesn't have the rubber for Hasbro, though it is supposed to have the tip, but as you extend it, the tip stays down, and that's how it gets the sling shock, which for the gimmick for sling shock is always that that hole flat. So the dimension driver for Hasbro is very different. Very different. That little bit of rubber really makes a difference. That's the difference between these two bays. Taking a look at Orb Engaard. Looks really great. I love the yellow accents. I think that adds a lot to the look of the bay. The little silver eyebrows for him. A couple little blue stripes on the edges. Here's that free spinning ball on the top and bottom. Kind of hear it. You get the sting disc. Right, so this has that spring-loaded mechanic, so you can hit it either way. You can see that metal will stay still, but that plastic piece will move. Now it doesn't move as smoothly as the TT one that I have. It feels like there's a little bit more resistance to it, but I don't think that's really going to affect it too much. And then the really cool part is the quest driver. So you get like these 2 little outward weights here that kind of help clamp everything down. I think it is a little bit unbalanced. I mean, you see this thing kind of like do this a lot, but still super cool piece. I mean, there's no other Beyblade part like this, and that's for sure. It's very unique. And obviously all the metal along the ridge. And these pieces are painted metal. Definitely not as heavy as the Achilles and Valtryek beys, but still much nicer than the old Hasbro, which we have here. So it's the same size, maybe actually it's a little bit bigger. No, same size, but the balls are not free spinning; they're just molded on, and this is all plastic, no metal at all. This is what Hasbro tried to pass off as Sting before. Obviously no teeth. And then for the driver, this is not free spinning when it's locked, and no suction cup. It's just a very large hole flat, so it's stupid aggressive. Like, this thing is the exact opposite of what it was intended to be. And for the slingshot gimmick on this one, you can lift that up, and it'll become free spinning. This thing's wild in the stadium. It is nothing like the original. So, yeah, that's really cool. Very different Beyblades, all just because of the material used in one spot. And then just to take a look with all three Beyblades, the Pro Series. So good looking. I mean, you would not be faulted for thinking that these are Takara Tomy Beyblades. Not at all. So let's go ahead and weigh out these Pro Series beys piece by piece. So we'll start with Achilles. For the ring, we have 20.1. For the 3-star 00, 24.8. And for the dimension driver, 6.6. For Orb Engaard, the layer is 17.7. Sting disc, 28.4. And the hilarious quest driver, 7.0. And for the total weight of the Beyblades, we have 51.7 for Achilles, and 53.2 for Orb Engaard. And Valtryek was 54 grams. And he'll start off in stamina mode. So this is the lowest height he has. 3, 2, 1. So yeah, pretty much just go straight to center and he'll stay there all day. Very good at being a stamina bay with this tip. It doesn't have the best life after death, but pretty good, very versatile tip. Next up, we'll do Orb Engaard. 3, 2, 1. So there you go. He stays in that spot, and you can see that he's like tilting and wobbling around, but really interesting spin. Man, I could see something hitting that at the wrong angle and just really smashing into it, especially with all that metal along the ridge. Weird Beyblade, man. And now, we've already seen Valtryek, but let's go ahead and just show him off anyway. 3, 2, 1. So he has Jolt, which is typically something you would see on left spin Beyblades. Just the way that the spiral pattern works, or is directioned, it tends to work better for left spinning beys. But it's still nice to have a more aggressive option for the Pro Series, because again, the drivers are only compatible with the Pro Series itself. So We only have 3 drivers right now. All the discs are interchangeable, so that's no big deal. But 3 drivers and 3 layers doesn't really give you too many options. So for some test battles, we'll go ahead and do a best of 5 with Orb Engaard and Achilles. 3, 2, 1. Causing some major scraping. And Achilles gets the point. Because Achilles won, we'll launch him first. 3, 2, 1. Oh, he's scraping bad. Two points to Achilles. 3, 2, 1. With the metal, you can definitely hear the difference, man. The hits are so much harder. And Orb Aegis is not, or Engaard is not going to be winning squat. Although I think he might have just won there. Very lucky. Wow, Achilles is almost bursting every time. So we'll give that one to Orb Engaard just to help him out, man. He needs all the help he can get. So right now it's 2 to 1. Achilles winning. 3, 2, 1. Big hit. Achilles walks away with it. So that time we activated both burst stoppers, but he was pretty close to bursting there. So we'll go with Achilles on the highest height. 3, 2, 1. Oh, come on, get him. Alright, we'll do one more. We'll launch Orb Engaard first, even though it's less fair to him, but maybe we can actually cause some contact. 3, 2, 1. Oh, nice. First knockout. Didn't really expect him to be pushed out of the stadium like that. Next up, we'll do Orb Engaard and Valkyrie. 3, 2, 1. Even though Valtryek seemed like he's not going to have any problem winning these, I could totally see Orb Engaard doing better against Valtryek, at least. With the rubber tip, Jolt doesn't really have much stamina, so there's a chance. 3, 2, 1. And Jolt isn't so aggressive on the right spinning bay that he's going to really bring himself out or have too much of a chance, so... Alright, 2 for Valtryek. Let's try launching him first. 3, 2, 1. Oh wow, almost got the knockout on Valtryek. Oh nice, burst finish. Tied it up, man. That's all it takes is one burst, one good burst. Alright, it's all tied up. 2 to 2. 3, 2, 1. And he seems so unstable when he first lands. Nice! Orb Engaard is winning 3-2. 3, 2, 1. Great hit. He's moving around like crazy. It's tied 3-all. 3, 2, 1. Move them a little bit, but knockouts don't seem like they've been happening too frequently. 3, 2, 1. Massive hit. Oh snap! Orb Engaard won, if you can tell by the burst. Next up, Valtryek and Achilles. 3, 2, 1. Guess we'll count it. Quick knockout. 3, 2, 1. Oh, sweet double burst, man. 3, 2, 1. Lots of bursts. But Achilles did get that one first. 3, 2, 1. Oh, nice. Valtryek gets the burst this time. 3, 2, 1. Nice, bring it. 3, 2, 1. Oh wow, Valtryek really wanted that win. Finishes it up with a burst. Guess you're not really the world's #1 blader, are you there, Iger? So overall, these Beyblades are a super great pickup. The launchers they come with are phenomenal. They're the best right spin launchers that Hasbro makes, in my opinion, because they're Takara Tomy launchers. They have all the bells and whistles of the original Takara Tomy releases that you can get just walking down to your local Walmart or Target. So that's super, super impressive. I just can't say enough good things about these things. They are so cool. They're exact. These are Takara Tomy beys being released by Hasbro. The parts aren't completely interchangeable or anything, but they are by and large the exact same parts, the exact same toys. They're awesome. I can't wait until they release an absolute ton of these, so we have plenty of options. That so far is my only complaint, is that they're not compatible with the TT stuff, and there's just not a ton of them out right now.